Well, hello everybody. This is my second video that I've made for you. And after the first video that I made at back to school night, Martha told me that I looked a bit uptight and that I needed to relax. So this is me relaxed. I'm relaxed. Okay. So I'm going to try to do better this time. Wanted to just remind you that I sent out 2 emails today. One of them was regarding the waiver, and I'm really excited about the real possibility that we will be granted that in the next week or so. So keep praying that, that this happens. And the second one is a letter from our superintendent that really gives you an idea of how things are going right now and what things are looking like as far as the rest of the grades. So please check out those 2 emails if you haven't already. The purpose of this video, though, is to talk about our Novemberfest. Now, you probably thought I was going to say Oktoberfest, but no, it's a Novemberfest because, you see, we can't have the Oktoberfest, but Father still wanted to have a raffle and have it in November, so it's going to be a Novemberfest. So just a little reminder, if you opted for the reduced tuition, part of the deal is we were going to support Father's Oktoberfest, and the way we're going to support it is by selling 3 books of tickets and donating 5 hours of your time. So everyone's off the hook for the 5 hours of time, but we are going to have the raffle. So what's going to happen tomorrow is Martha's going to stuff all these envelopes and put them in the mail and get them out to you. So let me just tell you what's going to be in that envelope. The first one is a letter from Father that he wrote in English and in Spanish, and included in that, explaining our Novemberfest, are your 3 books of tickets. Now, as you can see here, the winner will receive $2,000, and what's really kind of neat is the seller of that winning ticket is going to receive $150. So it's very important that you put your child's name as the seller over on this part, so that if they sell the winning ticket, they get that cash. The second prize is going to be $500 with the seller receiving $100. Third prize is going to be $250 with the seller receiving $50, and the fourth prize is going to be a Michael Kors purse. So again, you're going to get 3 books of these. Each ticket is $2, and there are 10 tickets in here. So each book is valued at $20. So selling all 3 of them should be $60. So what you're going to get in the envelope tomorrow is your ticket, your letter, and I went ahead and printed out some return envelopes just to make it easy for you. So once you sell your tickets or buy your tickets, just give us the top part all completely filled out and your payment, and either drop this off at the school or stick a stamp on it and mail it back to us. Now, Martha has asked me to remind you to please put your child's oldest child's name and their grade, so we make sure you get credit. Now, regarding the credit, the only way you're going to receive this is if this goes through the school. If you drop this by the rectory, you will not get credit. So everything must come through the school. So either use the envelope or stop by the school. Now, the raffle is going to be on the Feast of Christ the King, which just happens to be November 22nd. So we have 1 month from tomorrow to start selling these. Now, I have some prizes for the big seller. Now, Mr. Lagunas, I need you to listen very carefully. See, Mr. Lagunas was the big seller last year, and he got a really neat pair of AirPods, which he was very excited about. So this year, Mr. Lagunas, I think it's your wife that's going to be excited. So the prizes for the big seller are a Michael Kors purse. Now, I know what you're thinking right now. You're thinking to yourself, is that a knockoff? It is not a knockoff. And let me tell you the story behind this. One of the corporate people from Michael Kors contacted a nonprofit organization here in El Monte, and they needed to clear out their warehouse to bring in new product, and donated thousands upon thousands of purses to this nonprofit. This nonprofit turned around and shared these gifts with other nonprofits in the area. And I received quite a few of them to use for different fundraising events. So this is going to be the seller, and I've been for the bigger seller, and I've been looking on the internet, and they value between about $200 and $300 each. So these are really very nice. So this is just one of them, but check this one out. Isn't this one a pretty one? This is kind of a reddish. Oh, isn't that pretty, pretty, pretty? Yes. And look at this one. With the Michael Kors brand right on it. Pretty cool, huh? And if you like it a little more conservative, we've got some black ones and blue ones that are kind of about this size and looks like this. They all have a shoulder band, if you prefer that, over the little handles. And look at this, a fanny pack. Now, I'm not a purse person. I really prefer a fanny pack. Now, I'm not sure how a gold fanny pack would work with me, but some people like it. We do have it. This might be you. And one more that's kind of a unique one is this one. Look at this. Wouldn't this be nice for a nice evening on the town? Very pretty, match your shoes, put some stuff in it, and have a great time. So these are just some of them. I do have more. So gentlemen, now's the time to get out there and sell a lot of tickets and then pick out a beautiful purse for your wife. With that said, moms, let me just say that if your husband happens to come in and pick out the purse that he just thinks is you, and I mean you, and he brings it home and you're looking at it and you're saying, that's not me, don't worry, don't fret, no bother, bring it right in. We'll just switch it right out and we'll get one that's for you. So I do have these purses for the highest seller, and if there happens to be a few people that are pretty high sellers, I could let go of a few purses. So sell those tickets. If you need more, Martha has plenty of them in the office. Just stop on by and we can hook you up. Just remember, you have 1 month to sell these. Now, switching gears just a little bit, at our annual Oktoberfest, one of the real popular things is all the incredible food that our different communities make and sell. So on November 15th, we're going to have just a massive food sale, and it's going to be Mexican food, Vietnamese food, Filipino food, and American food. So there's just going to be some great stuff. If you check out Father's website, and his website is nativityelmonte.org, there's a page where you can pre-order your food, and there will be a description of the food. Now, the description's not there right now, but I would say within the next few days, Father will update it. So maybe by next week you can check it out, because I know there were people, some people wanted menudo, other people wanted this, other people wanted that. So they've got to get it all figured out what they would like, and it's going to be up there. And you can pre-order, and then you can just go ahead and pay online and get a few points on your credit card, which is always kind of nice. Father is asking that people pre-order because they are going to try to make exactly, what they need. Now, when's this going to be? November 15th after the morning masses. So you could just leave mass and you can just drive right across, right over there to the center, just drive in, pick up your food, go home and have a really nice lunch with your family. So check it out. And speaking of mass, I'm sure you all know, but just in case you don't, we do have a drive-in mass here, and it is on the field. So the masses are on Father's website, and there's a couple of them on Saturday evening and a couple of them on Sunday morning, and you can drive in, and it's working out really well. So, I hope that you have an opportunity to do that. So I hope I did better, Martha. I hope I look a little more relaxed. I hope you all really help out Father by selling these tickets, and I hope I'm able to give a few of these purses out to some really high sellers. So take care. Thank you for all you do. It has been such a pleasure to see you and your children as you come to pick up materials from your classroom teacher. We all just greatly miss the kids, and we can't wait to have them back. So take care. God bless. Pray for me like I constantly pray for you. Bye-bye.